with that. Some uh, fans with the
Okay, here we are.
covered
We
in.
are live. And welcome, everyone. Welcome, Facebook world, and welcome, sports chiropractors around the globe, to our first annual FICS Christmas Party. Of course, this is FICS, the World Sports Chiropractic Federation, and we have an absolutely stellar lineup for you guys tonight. So we've got a whole bunch of the key members of FICS who have been contributing this year and absolutely busting their nads, working hard and making this organization a massive success. Despite all the unpleasantness that has been going on, somebody might have heard about in the news or something, I don't know. But yeah, apparently there's been some unpleasantness going on in the world, but we haven't let that slow us down this year. We've been absolutely gaining it. So it's been an amazing year, and I reckon we might as well just get this party started. Let's kick off. And well on time, perfectly on cue, we have Mr. President, of course, Dr. Mustafa Golu from Turkey. So would you like to kick off and start with a little address from the president?
Some fans with the
Mustafa Golu from Simon, I had a hard time recognizing you in your outfit. It's amazing. Guys, well, this is definitely, well, I'll be honest. I had fallen asleep. My wife just woke me up literally 2 minutes ago. It's midnight my time. So trying to gather my thoughts here. Well, yeah, this definitely was a challenging year, and I will forget about this whole COVID-19 stuff and look into the future. And I think we had a tremendous opportunity to really connect within all the members and commissions and at all levels in FICS. Intuitively, we actually worked on our organization's structure and how it functions. And I think once we hit the road with these games and we get back to some sort of normal, I think we will skyrocket with the service that we will be able to do for our communities and for athletes and sports clubs and for those who love chiropractic and sports. That's really all I can say. I love your hats, Brian. I mean, I can't stay not laughing here. And your pajamas, I think, is that your pajamas, Mika? Are you in your pajamas?
No, actually, I actually put on a very special shirt for the occasion.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. I'm not offended, though. Don't get me wrong.
Okay, I mean, I could have been in my pajamas. I'm just okay. So,
well, we're all friends here. It's informal.
Yeah. And Bradley, and I'm trying to stay sober with the picture behind you, but I just can't.
It's my best decorations I could come up with.
This is your best side. Wonderful.
Quite a collection.
Yeah. Good to see you, Tim.
So are those all empties then, Brad, or what?
No, come on, look at that. It's full collection. Look at that.
Oh, goodness me,
boy. Wow.
I'm coming over to your house later.
My bar's always open.
Yeah, I see Alex squinting and getting a closer look on that on the camera.
I know. What we got there?
It's got a big collection, eh?
Pick a brand and a booze, and it's in my pub.
Wow.
Oh,
awesome.
Fantastic.
Good stuff.
Well, thank you, Mustafa. I mean, that's great to start the party with something even semi-official. We get that serious bit out of the way now, so now the rest of us can start partying properly, hey? But I think next let's hear from Keith Overland, from our Secretary General. Dr. Keith obviously has been working hard behind the scenes as well, and give us a few little highlights and snippets of 2020, what you've been up to.
So basically 2020, as everyone knows, has been a learning year, a new year. And I would say, I'm not going to talk about the pandemic. I'm going to say my most disappointing when it comes to FICS has been that I haven't really met you guys in person. I feel like I know everyone so well on so many levels, and it's almost a shame. I'm looking forward to the time that we can all really get to shake hands or bang elbows or kick feet and have a drink together. So with that, I'm just going to raise a little bottle here to everybody. Cheers. Wishing you the best, happiest, healthiest new year. wonderful new year, and drink hearty, gentlemen. We all, and ladies, we all deserve it.
There you go. That's some solid advice from the Secretary General. We might have to oblige.
That's right. We know how to do it here in the U.S.
There you
so
go.
I just want to say, we're seeing a lot of great structural changes. We're seeing the organization bust at the seams, and we've gotten some. Even in these times, we've gotten some new sponsors and partners who are helping us move forward. And what I really wanted to just say in my 60 seconds here was sort of really a toast to FICS. And I came up with a couple of thoughts on how FICS makes me think, the volunteers I've met, the friends I've made. And it really goes like this. It says, some people want it to happen, some people wish it would happen, and some people make it happen. And I believe this group is the group that makes it happen. So I'm just going to leave my words with, I'm so glad to have met most of you. I can't wait to really meet you. And I look forward to an incredible year with all the things we've got planned. So Mika, thanks for putting this together. And everyone, great to see your upper half. I'm sure you're wearing underwear on the lower half, but that's besides the point.
Very good, very good. Hey, that's amazing stuff. Now let's next move on to our dynamic trio with the games. So we've got obviously Dr. Brian Nook, we've got Dr. Tim Ray, and Dr. Simon Lawson. So you guys take it away. Talk to us about games.
Happy holidays, everyone.
Yeah, ho, 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 and all that sort of good stuff. Mika, thank you for putting this all together. Certainly a novel enterprise, but you've been brilliant at that throughout the year. Well done on that. Considering how quiet things have been on the games front, geez, FICS have been busy, eh? What a fantastic year. Guys really have pulled their fingers out, and I think FICS has really stepped up to the plate. Our membership has grown, and the organization's really looking good. We just need some games now. That would be fantastic. So as you all know, the games events calendar was really put on ice. Everything was capitulated and pushed out potentially till July next year. But obviously, as things have unfolded recently, unfortunately, even July next year is looking quite bleak. So things have all been put on hold until further notice. They're still quite bullish about the Olympics. I believe Japan have put forward another $900 million to try and secure that it will be a COVID-free event. We'll see how that rolls out. But I think from us, we had one event this year. We had the climbing in France. So thank you to Audrey and her team for a fantastic effort there. And I think quite a few of you have still been involved locally where you can, working with different local federations. So thank you for all of the work that you're doing on the ground, and keep that up. We are hopeful for CSIT games. Maybe Tim can give us a quick update on that. I think it will be quite quick. You want to go ahead there, Tim?
Yeah, I'm happy to do that. Now, plans are still being made to have the CSIT World Sport Games. They'll be, they're planning to be scheduled the first week of June in Cesenatico, Italy. But then again, we are still waiting for confirmation that this will take place based on health and travel restrictions. But other than that, I've heard some word about the World Track and Field Championships taking place here in my home state of Oregon in the U.S. In July. But again, everything's up in the air until we figure out what's working and what isn't.
There's also some rumors that there might be some FISBall coming up in the middle of next year in Europe. I think what we might find is that we're probably going to get sort of isolated pockets within Europe, possibly the States, where they can get a couple of federations working together. But certainly on a world or global scale, I think next year is going to be a bit limited. The good news is that the World Games still forges ahead. Maybe Brian can give us a quick update on that.
Thanks, Santa. Simon, the two elves of Tim and Brian have been slaving away in your Santa house and up in the North Pole. But as you can see, the elves can actually have hair on their head and on their chin, where Santa has to import it in from far away. So
on both counts.
yeah, of course, I try to be. And I'll be talking to Rudolph here just a little bit. In regards to the World Games, we've just actually had communication from the president of the World Games Medical Commission just in the last 24 hours on still trying to get some research and working closely with them. Basically been included into their medical commission, which is a huge strive for FICS, which is great. Plans are, of course, they've been pushed back to 2022, but everything looks as if they're going ahead and planning on those. Of course, a lot of it will be depending on what really is going to happen with the Olympics, which is up in the air. And we're looking forward to being involved in test events. I think it will be probably one of the busiest, largest World Games that we will have ever been involved in. Partly because it's in the US and partly because I think they've gotten organized to the point that they're taking it to another level. So I think there's going to be a lot of opportunities with the World Games in the future. Back to you, Santa.
Fantastic work, Elves. Most impressed. Most impressed. I think that probably sums up everything we probably need to throw out there for tonight's celebration. Just imparting a little congratulations to Alessia Stewart, who's the student scholarship winner, who's been posted to the IF Commission. We look forward to welcoming her into the fold next year. I'm sure that she's going to shake a few things up for us, so really looking forward to that. Over and above that, I think unless Brian or Tim have anything further to add, on behalf of the International Sports Federation Commission and the Games Commission, we'd like to wish you all a very Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, enjoy the festive season, and all the best for 2021.
Happy holidays. Well done. Well done,
Cheers.
Santa and Elves. That was amazing, and obviously good to hear that stuff is still happening and in the planning and get us back into treating athletes in the games. That's the buzz. That's where we all want to be anyway. So don't deprive us from that too much longer. Absolutely, that's great stuff. Now, it looks like we're missing Christine at the moment. I believe she's busy with still treating patients. So what we're going to do is we're going to plow on with Brad. Our
Mick,
first
I think you're
vice
on mute,
president.
mate.
Sorry, say again. Am I on mute?
No, we can hear you.
We can hear me. Okay, good.
Oh, no.
I don't know what Brad was on about. But yeah, so first vice president, Dr. Bradley Sandler from South Africa. Why don't you give us a bit of a run through of 2020 from your perspective? Oh,
Maybe
Bradley's
not.
gone.
That's 2020 for you.
Yeah, there you go. So, Brad, can you hear us? Are we live?
He's working on it.
Hello? Nope.
Hi guys, sorry, Mika, couldn't you hear you?
Oh, there
mate?
we are.
Can you guys hear me? There we go. Hey guys.
Yeah, I was just making a stellar introduction and really, saying what a lovely guy you are and everything, and how you've done such a great job.
It was
So,
amazing. Thanks, mate.
yeah, in your own words, give us a little bit of a update of 2020 from first vice president's point of view.
Well, thanks, Mika. Thanks for those kind words, even though I didn't hear a word. But anyway, just first of all, I think it's important that we pay homage to the whole EXCO, executive, EMT, and everyone who's involved in FICS, because as first vice presidents, I see how important it is for us to have so many people from so many different backgrounds involved. This is the first year where we've had our so many non-chiros being involved in our EMT, where we've had specialists in marketing, special guys in operations, special guys in finance, all coming in to help complement each other, just to help us grow as an organization. So big thanks to everyone, to all the new guys in, of course, leading from the top. Keith coming in this year. It's been a difficult year for everyone, but he's done an amazing job. Mustafa having the reins there. Of course, Trish running the show, the background in admin services. She does an absolutely amazing job, and without her, yeah, we just got to say a big thanks to her because she's the glue that keeps us all together. As first vice president, I think it's also important just to pay a big thank you to all the regional representatives, because the regional representatives then go into the NCSC presidents, which then goes into all our members. So without them, without our members, we don't have an organization. So big thanks to everyone. And then, of course, to all our little elves and all the commission chairs. Every single commission, we've got new guys in different commission chairs. Welcome aboard to the new guys this year. They've all been thrown into the deep end. They've done a great job. And to all the members of the different commissions, thanks for all your hard work in helping just keeping the wheels going around. And yeah, all I can say is it's been a difficult year. We've done well. We've grown. And just to 2021, even though in 5 days' time, I don't know how it's going to be different from 5 days beforehand, but just cheers to everyone. A good year to everybody. And thanks for everyone for all their hard work, all their efforts and everything that they do. Thank you very much.
Cheers, Brad. Thank you.
Cheers, buddy.
Thank you for that update.
Cheers, mate.
That's great stuff. And good to hear that obviously the top brass also appreciates those little elves here at the background, you know.
So thank you.
Good. Now, hey, let's move on to my previous favorite subject. And now it's Alex's favorite subject, which is finance. So obviously we were looking at a bit of a bleak year early on. You know, I remember back in sort of January time when I was still working as a finance chair, and we had a bit of a meeting then, and it was that kind of what do we do now kind of situation. And but so far so good. We are still solvent, I believe. So Alex, you fill us in a little bit more.
Yeah, cheers, Mika. Yeah. I remember the conversation when you were moving over to marketing, and I knew you were going to ask me something. I was like, whatever it is, I haven't got time. I'm not going to do it. No. Go on the phone too. And straight away, it was, whatever you need me to do, I'll do it. So I could not say no to you, Mika. So yeah, so it's been you chucked me into the deep end, really. But as on the side of finance, we all know that's where all the exciting stuff happens. So I don't know if I'll have enough time to go through everything today. But overall, let's just say what a great year to test like the organizational structure of FICS. You know, it's been one of those years, you know, and it's really shown how well we can work as a team and how strong a foundation we actually have within FICS organization. And to be honest, like, so looking at the year, we've managed to remain profitable, which is unbelievable due to the situation. And a lot of thanks has to be given to marketing, education, memberships for all their hard work and revolutionizing our learning platform and so forth going forward. So actually looking forward is looking quite positive and exciting. So 2021 should be a good year for us. So yeah, so for finance, it's been an interesting year, but I think it's been a positive one. I think we can only go up from here.
I think, Alex, you've done a stellar job this year, you know, jumping in and obviously taking out the slack where it was needed. So can only give you a standing ovation on that front. Well done, mate. Well done.
You would say that.
Well, I had absolute trust in you, my friend. Absolute trust.
Awesome. So, Merry Christmas, everyone.
Cheers, man.
Cheers,
and
you.
do mine eyes lie to me, or is that indeed Dr. Foss? Has Christine just jumped in from between patients, I believe?
Hi, guys. Yes, that's exactly right. Happy holidays, everybody.
And to you. How are you keeping your neck of the woods then?
I think we're better than your neck of the woods. How are you doing?
No comment on that. I think we're going to leave that. We're not going to even go down that way. There comes a time when, you know, the whole nation you happen to be living in gets ostracized from the rest of the world. And you think, have we done something wrong?
Wait a minute, you haven't had President Trump as your president, have you?
Well, there is that. It could have been worse. There you go. But hey, listen, you guys have been super busy with the education this year, haven't you? I mean, I've had the good fortune of being privy to some of the stuff that's been going on in there, and learning firsthand on the seminar and structure side and all of that. But tell me a little bit more. What's new? What's cooking?
Well, we just had our first online hybrid webinar. And that's going to kind of be the trend for 2021, I think. And that we're going to do half of the hands-on course online, and then complete the last 10 hours when we get out to the venue where we'll be teaching. So we're actually doing that again for, we did Madrid. We did the first half, and then we're doing the second half when we go out there next year. And then we'll be doing probably the same thing for some of the other venues, the other countries next year. So that's exciting. That
is exciting.
Yep. And then,
Fantastic.
of course, the updates to the hands-on modules, and then the addition of the new website and the webinars that will be uploaded the end of January. So the end of January, lots of exciting stuff from the Education Council rolling out. We've been hard at work during the pandemic, that's for sure.
Oh, you absolutely have, and it's been amazing to be a little bit a small part of that journey, and
yes.
No, it's really cool to see all the exciting stuff coming out, and I mean all the new students are going to be benefiting so much from your expertise, of course, and that of the team. So well done for all the good hard work.
Yeah, it's a great team to work with. So yes, Mickey, your lecture, you did a very nice job. So we really enjoyed
thank you.
That overnight webinar.
Yeah, it was a novel experience. That.
Yes, it was. It was a lot
Absolutely.
of fun.
It was. Yeah, it was really good. And also, I mean, I was actually quite surprised. There's so many little subtle things that I had either forgotten or didn't know before. So I learned a lot from just listening to you guys. Obviously, Brian and Scott and whoever else, everybody did an amazing job. Martin, of course, who's just joined. So yeah, it was a great little great seminar that was. Fantastic. Now, anything else from education? Anything you wanna add at this point, or should we let you go back to treating patients?
Thanks a lot, Mika. I appreciate it. Merry Christmas, everybody.
And to you, and to you.
Merry Christmas.
Fantastic. And so here we are, right on cue. We got Dr. Martin Isaksson from Sweden. Did I get your last name more or less right?
Oh yeah, I think you did. Pretty good, hey?
Close enough, hey? You recognize that?
Not too bad at all. So how are you?
Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Can't complain, Now, I've been hanging out with my best buddies, of the whole wide world. What could be better, right?
Exactly
right. So hey, what's your year been like? You seem to have your sort of fingers in a lot of different pies when it comes to FICS. And
a few.
As the second VP, and I don't even know what other titles you hold, but there's about 17 of them, I believe.
There's a few meetings every week. Put it that way.
Yeah.
In different categories, but yeah, it's been an amazing year, really. We've had so much stuff happening in multiple spheres of FICS. So I think we've done really well. We've managed to put down to quite a lot of things, everything from statute changes to getting a lot of new people on in the EMT, created all the new positions there. And I mean, Paul Timko is one of them. And then we have the new finance head, which is Neil. And then we also have done a lot of good stuff with the marketing and the Neil or Dion, I mean, for the head of operations. So I think we've done tremendous work this year in many places, and I think that's great. I think MEMCO, which I sit on as well, which is the membership commission, has done an amazing year. Really gone through a lot of good stuff. So I'm really pleased with what we've done so far.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, so it's been a bit of a revolution, really, when it comes to FICS this year, from all the different positions and obviously getting the organization to actually run smoothly. So yeah, I mean, it's amazing to watch how things are rolling on and getting better and better, more organized, if you like. So we're getting the infrastructure in place for this ship to really take off and fly to the stars, right?
Yeah, of course. I mean, Mika, you have had a pretty good year as well. You've changed everything from finance into marketing chair. So I mean, you've been fitting that role pretty nicely as well. So
thank you.
I mean, the whole of FICS, I think we're taking a shape now which we haven't had before. I mean, the tremendous work that every commission has done, all the commission chairs and all the hard work that everyone is doing is really paying off. And I think that 2021 we will just be reaping the fruits of what we've been sowing now in 2020. So I think in terms of what we have in store for a lot of our members in 2021 is going to be absolutely amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. I can't wait.
It's good. And I mean, membership commission has done significant stuff, everything from including new NCSEs, individual members, define the institutional memberships, and beginning to work on a honorary membership as well, which is pretty cool. And they've done virtual meetings with all the NCSE presidents throughout the year. They've had one now just in October, which was a good success with the new statute changes that everyone was part of. So in terms of what we've done as a commission and a lot of other commissions, I mean, Gillian has done an amazing job in the student commission. So I think, I mean, I there's so many people that have done such a good, amazing job for FICS this year. I mean, I'm just part of the team. So I'm just happy to be part of the team. So that's awesome.
Oh, absolutely. Couldn't say it any better. Couldn't say it any better.
It's good.
Excellent stuff.
Yeah. I mean, everything else is pretty rolling, so I'm pretty happy in the second vice president's job, and the NC commission is really going forward as well. So yeah, I mean, we're doing great. So we'll just keep on rolling, eh?
Absolutely. Don't take the foot off the pedal now.
Exactly.
And you very, very nicely and smoothly filled in there for Nat as well, who is obviously the membership commission chair, I believe he's away on his honeymoon at the moment. He got married recently, so congratulations to Nat and his beautiful wife, of course.
Exactly.
But yeah, you just very smoothly went in there without an interlude, so thank you for that as well.
Too easy.
Great stuff, Martin.
Thank you.
Too easy. Absolutely. Good. But hey, let's hear next from our antlered wonder. So we got Jill joining us from South Africa, from the Student Commission. And there's some exciting stuff happening your end as well, isn't it? So give us a bit of an update.
It's been a really exciting year for us. Luckily, a lot of it's been able to happen virtually, which has been good. And our commission this year has been an all-woman powered commission. It's been really, really awesome. But for 2021, we've decided to let a few guys in. So we'll see how that goes as we go along. But yeah, it's been really busy for us because I only took over as commission chair at the end of 2019. So it's only been my first full year as chair, and there's been a lot of cool projects been working on. First one is we've introduced the FICS student clubs into a lot of the universities. We now have 6 FICS student clubs set up in universities around the world, and we actually had our first presidents meetup last night with all the student presidents, and it was really cool to see their excitement and they're just so keen to get going and have an awesome year for 2021. So we're really hoping to add on more schools to have FICS student clubs. So anyone that's watching, if you're keen and interested in having one at your school, please get in contact with me. I'll help you set it up, no problem. And with that, we've also been developing all the awesome student benefits that all our student members will be getting by becoming FICS student members or joining the club or joining the NCSE. There's just a lot of amazing benefits if you join in. So yeah, please get in contact. Go to the website. There's an amazing handbook we put together, and you guys can go have a look there with all amazing content. And we also then had the scholarship this year, and we've changed things up a bit with that. So we now have like a senior scholarship where the winners are students in their final 2 years of their program, and they now are awarded the online portion of the ICSC, which is an amazing thing to win as a student. And they're also given an honorary position on a FICS commission and $500 in cash. And then this year, we also introduced the Emerging Student Scholarship. So this is for students who are in the earlier years of their program. And there's one winner selected from this pool, and they are awarded $1,000 towards their tuition fees, and they're provided with the FICS mentor. So we've really upped the game with the scholarship this year. And on that note, I'd like to welcome Sam Tiley, who's officially the first male onto our FICS Student Commission. So congrats to him, and we're excited to work with him. And then, yeah, just a really exciting project we have coming up for 2021 is the mentoring program. So please look out on all the social media channels, on your emails. We've been working so hard over the last couple of months to make this an absolutely world-class program. And we're so excited to bring it to you guys. So please get involved either as a mentor or as a mentee, and all the details we'll send out in due course. So that's kind of what we've been up to this year. I also just wanted to say a huge thank you to all the other commission chairs, to the EMT, to EXCO, and especially to Trish, who is absolutely, she is our Mrs. Claus, running everything in the background and keeping it all sane. And just thank you so, so much. So cheers to everyone. Merry Christmas and happy holidays.
Oh, fantastic stuff. I mean, I could barely take a breath during all of that. That's been one heck of a year.
It's been busy. It's been awesome.
And you deliver it so smoothly. I can't believe that. That's amazing. Maybe you should make a career out of this. You never know, right?
I'll join your podcast.
Oh, goodness. Well, yeah, you're more than welcome. We need to get you on board. Absolutely. Good. Hey, well, talking about podcasts, let's have our next chap up, CSR and Dr. Jay Greenstein, the one and only.
What's up, you guys?
Welcome on the show.
Oh man, it's good to be here. Happy holidays. Cheers to everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So I just have to echo Brad's comments about how amazing Trish is. I call her Superwoman because she is truly Superwoman. She's amazing. And also how great it is to have Keith on board. Keith and I have known each other for many years, and it's good to be working in the international realm together. It's super exciting to have him as a part of FICS. And I'm also excited for that green elf guy, that dude known as Timko. What up, yo? Years, and it's just great to have him as part of the FICS team, and always finding opportunities for us to grow the FICS brand. As it relates to CSR this year, just some huge shout outs. Dr. Todd Reiter, who really managed our ethics committee, did an amazing job with his team, rebuilding and updating all of our ethics documents, which is obviously really important for us as we're dealing with a wide variety of challenges around the world at sporting events. Dr. Phoebe Henry, she's been literally searching the globe for opportunities for sustainable social responsibility initiatives. And while we've not been able to do any events, having conversations with a lot of different folks in the sport world, in the CSR world, and planting seeds is going to help us tremendously moving forward so that we have opportunities in 2021 and beyond. She's done a great job. And as for the World Olympic Scholarship Program, we made amazing progress in 2019, and in 2020, we were really poised to keep that progress going. We did sign an MOU with the Canadian Olympic Committee in 2019, thanks to the hard work of Dr. Brian Seaman, and working now in 2020 and beyond to get some of those Canadian athletes into the World Olympic Scholarship Program. We also have 3 Olympians right now in chiropractic school, and we've got several more who applied to the program in 2020. These are Olympians that are really looking to become chiropractors and spread the chiropractic word, and also just represent both the chiropractic and the Olympic brand to the rest of the world, which is incredibly powerful. Again, I want to thank Dr. Brian Seaman for his hard work on getting that MOU done with the COC. That was really cool. And then also, as it relates to 2021, looking to add to the 9 chiropractic educational institutions here in North America that are part of the program. We want to add to that by getting some schools around the globe. Specifically, I've reached out to some contacts in Europe. I think there's some interest there. Getting those schools on board so that we can open up the floodgates, provide more scholarship opportunities, and gain more Olympians, bless you, can get more Olympians into the program. Again, I just want to give a huge shout out to my amazing commission, Dr. Todd Ryder, Dr. Angela Salcido, Dr. Lorenzo Capagna, Dr. Phoebe Henry, and Dr. Brian Seaman. They are the ones who do all the work. They are the ones who get it all done. And we are excited for 2021. We're not going to let a little COVID get in our way. We're going to make it happen moving forward. So thanks for the opportunity to share it tonight. And again, happy, healthy, safe holidays to you all.
Cheers.
Thank you, Jay.
Yes.
Oh, that's very well said. Couldn't add anything more to that one. Now, hey, let's. My plan was actually next to engage our marketing elf there, Mr. Timko, but actually we have a late joiner there, Dr. Henry Pollard from research. So why don't we get you to give your little bit next? Tell us what research been up to.
Okay, I'll unmute myself first. Hi, everyone. Happy holidays to all.
Happy holidays.
So we're just in the process of a bit of a changeover at the moment and a bit of a refresh as sort of happening right throughout FICS. So at the moment, I'm keen to just explore possibilities. We're looking at the moment to, the ultimate goal is to begin to, one, produce relevant research for Chiro, because I think that in many regards, firstly, we don't have a lot of research being done in the sports arena currently, and then the research that we have got going.
Oh,
Lost him.
oh dear. Well, maybe we'll get it back in a minute. We'll see if we can press play again when Henry turns up. All right. Well, we'll just plow on regardless and see if he comes back. So let's talk about marketing, Mr. Timko.
Great.
Why don't we
Thank you.
hand over to you with your
Perfect.
absolutely stupendous outfit?
Yeah, I wear this every day. This isn't anything special for this event. That's another story. I'm sharing too much. Happy holidays to everyone. It's actually fitting to have Jay Greenstein on here. Jay introduced me to Trish and to FICS a little over a year ago. So thank you, Jay. Yep. And really thank you to Mika for putting on this event and being a great partner over the last year. Marketing had even with all the challenges, there's been so much work that's been done behind the scenes. And one thing, and you can see it on the screen, it's not necessarily new news, but the FICS logo is relatively new. So we need to celebrate that and certainly take a time to let's toast to the new logo. Drink up.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Definitely.
And refill if needed. We've been doing a lot of cheers the last 40 minutes. So the logo is really just one small step. Even though there was tons of work behind the scenes, it's a small step because it's really about branding and building awareness for FICS and all the great things that this organization does to support chiropractic and athletes, really and people all over the world. So we want to make sure that we build off of the accomplishments of 2020 because there were accomplishments and there were accomplishments with tons of adversity. So congratulations to all for doing that. In 2021, it's really going to take the energy that you can see in that logo, that new logo that we have, and now actually turn it into a marketing term, branding. And Jay actually mentioned it during his update, because really branding is now the part where we take our mission for 2021, our initiatives, and now live it. And live it in that it's definitely going to be a kind of a hybrid environment. And Christine mentioned in her update where they've had to innovate and be creative with education. We're going to have to do the same thing with marketing. And it can't be just do more social media and do more digital. We've got to really push ourselves to make sure that we bring our strengths to the people that need it. And we're going to do that through certainly education. You'll see updates to the website. You'll see more and more social media. We're growing on every platform, and we're going to do more of that. You're going to see updates to the website. But all of those things are certainly marketing, but it really is about delivering on world-class content around chiropractic. And we're going to do that. And the logo is just really the jumping off point to make sure that 2021 is innovative, that it's creative, and we ultimately deliver on our mission and make sure that every athlete has access to chiropractic. So we're gonna build off of our partnerships, and our partnerships have been so loyal to us and understanding of the challenges in 2020. But we're gonna make sure we not only deliver, but we over deliver on our growth of the FICS platform and our program and our educational opportunities in 2021. And I couldn't be more excited about being part of this organization. So thanks to all of you for welcoming me to the family. And this is a great way to not only end the year, but really start the new year.
Absolutely. Well, thanks, Paul, for not putting me under any kind of pressure whatsoever for the coming year.
You're welcome.
I was really looking forward to an easy ride, but yeah, no, there you go. So sounds like 2021 is going to be absolutely off the hook, when it comes to FICS reach. And just a couple of little bits of data from my end, but our Facebook audience is up. Are we up by 200%? From the start of this year? Same with Instagram following, that kind of thing. So we're getting up there. The YouTube channel is doing well, and we are going that way, which is amazing. So, but hey, listen, let's go back. Let's go back in time. Henry, what were you just saying?
Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what happened there. So I'm just talking about some of the goals that we've got set. Two-part. I think we need to produce some research, but it needs to be relevant research. And so in order for that to happen, because we're a small profession with the small available funds, we need to really come up with some ideas about what is actually important research for our mission. And I think that to have that identified is a really good start point. And then from there, we can then encourage research into the areas where we want it. So research is important, but research can also be useful in political and other ways. It can still be quality research, but it just means that the goals and the aims of the research meet, goals and aims that are not just research oriented. So I think that's important. So we're going to look to try to work with various people around the planet to come up with some priority areas. I have a bit of a catchphrase that I'd like to push forward, that it's clinically relevant and politically useful research. These are the sorts of things I think that we need a lot more of in chiropractic. And we've only got a certain number of researchers available, and so that's going to be a thing. So we'll look to sort of establish some of those parameters next year. I've already been talking with Dr. Foss with regards to including some research content within the education program from FICS, and so that will also be a priority for us as well, because I think it's important that we upskill right across the board. Research is just not for researchers anymore. We need to, as a part of evidence-based practice, we are required to read, understand, and implement research, and so I think that having that basic skill set is very important, and so it's something that we'll drive towards as well. So we're amassing a new committee, and we'll be announcing those in the coming months with some little webinars to introduce everybody. I've already done one, and then we'll get the rest of the committee to have their little moment in the sun as well, because I think it's important that we all know who we all are. So really, that's probably the short, sharp direction for the next 6 to 12 months.
That sounds amazing. And you guys have been definitely pushing in the new direction there. And is there a crazy echo here?
Yes, we get to hear you. We get to hear you twice, Mika. Thanks.
Yeah, I can hear everybody twice. It's not just me then. Good. Okay. Oh, that sounds better. Yeah. So I mean, obviously, yeah, we've seen since you came on board, Henry. Obviously, it's been a real breath of fresh air there, and really looking forward to working with you. And thank you ever so much for providing us with a bunch of research articles to publish through the social media as well. So that's been a great help from where I stand. Absolutely.
My pleasure. Just want to sing out Trish's praises here a little bit. She has been, well, I'll say essential in the changing of the guard in this regard, and she's been extremely helpful. So perhaps to her and to whoever her boss is. This one's a good one. You probably want to hang on to her. So that's all good. So cheers to you guys.
Thanks, Henry.
Cheers, Henry. Fantastic. And next, I reckon, you know what, we won't leave the audience waiting any longer, and we'll hear from Superwoman, Mrs. Santa, Mrs. FICS herself. So Trish, can't thank you enough. I mean, you've been really the anchor for all of us all this time, and I wouldn't have stayed around if it wasn't for you. So thank you for being here. Thank you for doing everything for everybody. And let's hear from you a little bit. What is it like from your end?
Thanks, Mika. And look, thank you to everybody for their kind wishes. I have thoroughly enjoyed working for FICS. I love working for members who have got such great passion. And this group of members and this group that I work for are phenomenal. You're all phenomenal, whether you're on the commission or whether you're a member. I've interacted with a lot of people throughout the world this year. I've found there's been lots of different challenges which we've met, and we have all worked together to create the best out of what was a very difficult year. Thank you to all of the sponsors. They've been equally amazing. And I'd also like to have a big shout out to Megan, who I have just recently brought on to support me with the social media. Having the EXCO and the EMT give me the mandate to sort of bring somebody else on to support with that was very appreciative, because I think they saw that what we were doing was moving forward in a big way and it required a lot of work. So having her available to sort of assist has been phenomenal. So I'd like to do a big shout out for Megan and say thank you to Megan as well.
Yeah, here. Oh, fantastic. Yeah, on my side of the fence, yeah, definitely, you know, having Megan on board and bringing that extra firepower into our marketing commission arsenal is been really welcome change as well, and it really does help in every conceivable way. Who's just joined up? Is there hold on, somebody's gate crashed a party. Who is this? Is it Santa? Hold on, we got Secret Santa. How are you, Santa?
Pretty convincing costume there, Mika. I'm sure you can't see through the disguise. I must say, at every FICS event I've gone, I've felt quite on the outside, or at least in the minority. So I've actually had to do a bit of growing of the facial hair myself to feel like I'm fitting in. So. It's not quite grey enough or long enough for to be the real Santa, but I do come bearing gifts. So that's the main thing.
Oh, that's brilliant. Welcome. Thank you. Welcome. And thank you for joining us. You know, that's great to have you, Ryan. Obviously, Ryan is a good friend of ours, good friend of FICS, and the head of Dynamic Tape, of course. And Dynamic Tape has been a sponsor of FICS for a long time, and we've been working together on all these different events and seminars and whatnot. So great to have you on board. What's cooking at your end?
Yeah, thanks, Mika. Yeah, look, like everybody, I think we've had a rapidly changing year, and we've tried to use the time, to basically build out an entirely new education pathway with a really meaningful credentialing process at the end of it. We've done a lot of work with Christine and Trish as well. We've seen lots of new research coming out, independent research, but research relating to dynamic tape, which is fantastic. And we'll be, using that and producing some podcasts and some blog posts and those sorts of things as well. We've of course been involved with the scholarships with FICS once again, which we're really pleased to be involved with. And we're now working with a bunch of collaboration sort of partners to really, I think, get a best of breed approach in terms of the education. So our education pathway is going to involve a whole range of things on movement assessment, where we're partnering with our friends at Kinetic Control, a whole range of things, anatomy refreshers and everything, so that when people do get that credential at the end of it, it really means something, and we know that we're out there endorsing them as being, fantastic clinicians. The other thing that we've been working really hard on is some new products. So we have hopefully launching very soon, our Powerband product, which is a really highly elastic, very strong recoil product that's going to be fantastic for all those energy storage and release things, our tendinopathies, our muscle tears, and so on. So it's almost like putting 2 layers of our original dynamic tape together, but in the one roll. So it's fantastic.
Wow, that sounds exciting.
Little sneak peek of what it'll look like as well.
Oh, nice. Can you send me a box of that, Santa?
I will send you a box. As soon as we have it ready to go, I'll send you a box.
Oh, fantastic. I'll definitely have to give that a try. Maybe I'll be able to run a bit faster with that as well, right?
That's right. It'll give you, give you springs, as we say. It doesn't give you wings, but it does give you springs. So you'll be out.
There you go. That's what we like.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So you come bearing gifts, like you said. There's a few little bits and bobs. We got some new stuff on the screen. So take us through it.
Yeah. So there's going to be a little link that you can go onto and register, and we'll do a draw. We'll draw people out the next couple of days. You can see all the things there, but we've got the 6-pack of our original. So that's the original dynamic tape in the 5 centimeter or 2 inch. We've got, I think, a box of 4 of the Eco. So that's the one made out of recycled plastic bottles, which has the much higher resistance in it for those who aren't familiar with it. We've got the bulk roll, which I don't have in front of me. And then we're going to give away some of our blunt nose Teflon coated taping scissors as well. So what I'm also doing, and I have to get approval for this, so don't hold me to this one, but I'm talking about collaboration partners as well. We're going to see if we can get one of the kinetic control books, Mark Comerford and Sarah Mottram's book, which is a fantastic resource on assessment and management of movement control issues. So I'll talk to those guys and see if we can get hold of one of those. And we'll also look at trying to, we'll give away when it's ready to go, also one of our course participation. So we're building out flexible learning options, which will be combination of online with a live tutor, and you'll be able to mix and match. So as things open up, if you've done that online, you'll still then be able to come to the practical side of it, face to face. You'll be able to do, once it's open, face to face for theory as well as the practical aspects and so on. So we'll give away a couple of courses as well for that.
Wow, that sounds like a fully loaded sack of presents. Tell you what, can't expect anything more. That's brilliant stuff. And thank you for joining us, Ryan. That's absolutely brilliant to have you on board, and always nice to have a chat with you.
Yeah, no, my pleasure. Thanks very much for the invitation, and best wishes for the festive season from here in sunny Vanuatu. The Santa hat, I'm already starting to drip with sweat here. It's in the tropics here. It's quite warm.
Cheers, Ryan. Happy Christmas to you, my friend and family.
Yes.
Likewise.
Fantastic. Now, so Trish, did you want to cover a few more bits before we finish?
Yeah, so I'd like to thank all of our sponsors and partners. Keith alluded to this a little bit in his talk earlier in the session, but the sponsors and the partners this year have been phenomenal. We've had a couple of new ones come on board. Special mention to Paul Tinko and InReach for all of your support and everything that you've been doing, and all of your support with helping us with the rebuild of the website and the website rebranding, and the support of some of your staff to sort of assist us and lead us in the right way. Special mention to Preston, one of your people who have been working with us closely on that's been doing some phenomenal stuff. So thank you for that. Another mention to Cairo Up. It's a new partnership that we've got this year. It's got some great benefits for your practice. So jump onto our website or our Facebook. Also jump into our e-news, because there's some great members benefits there. To Thumper Massage, they've got a great members benefit in the e-news, so make sure you check that out. Also to Hyper Ice, they've been an amazing support this year and been really generous with some of their surprises that they've offered. There's more to come from them. So thank you to them for coming on board in a difficult year and believing in the FICS brand and getting behind us. To some of our gold memberships like Life, Northwestern, Dynamic Tape, as we're very proud of, and also Logan, they've been phenomenal and they've been long-term members, which we're very proud of. So once again, without these sponsors and supporters, FICS cannot do what we do and support the international federations and place teams at games. So thank you for that. And every chance you get, if you could get on and support the supporters and the sponsors, because by doing that, you're actually supporting FICS and you're giving us the ability to support you as members. So make sure you check out the e-news that is just out. There's some great members benefits in the e-news. It was released on Facebook. You can catch it. Or if you didn't get a copy, jump onto our website at FICS.sport and you can download a copy there. It's a great read and some great benefits for you. And it's also got some really great stories from some of the members that from around the world this year and their journey and some of the things they've faced. So thank you to everyone. Thank you so much for allowing me to be part of your family. It's my absolute pleasure to support you. And I'm looking forward to 2021.
Thank you, Trish. Thank you for everything.
Cheers to that.
Cheers. And cheers to Megan as well. Thank you for joining us and being on the team with us. We couldn't do it without you.
Thank you for having me.
No, you know what? You made this today's little show an absolute wonder. I've been watching how the screens changes and whizzes around, and so without your help and expertise, none of this would have happened, and none of this would have taken place.
Oh, it's been fun, and I apologize. My screen share doesn't seem to want to come up full screen, but everyone can see the link there. So if you haven't caught the e-news yet, jump to bit.ly/enewsdes2020 because Trish puts so much work into putting that together with all of the news and all of the member discounts, and it's fantastic. And once again, we've just heard from Ryan at Dynamic Tape, and that link to enter will be open for the next few days, so everyone can jump over there and enter. We have some fantastic prizes within that too. And the link for that was previously up on the screen too, but as a reminder, that link is bit.ly/dynamictape so definitely jump on that. But Merry Christmas to everybody from Australia. And I'll jump everybody else who's currently on the call. I'll jump them all back onto the screen now so we can raise a glass and say one final Merry Christmas toast. Let's see who we've got. We've got Paul, we've got Jill, we've got Martin, we've got Henry, and we've got Jay.
Fantastic. Well, tell you what, I think all that is left at this point in the proceedings is to say thank you to everybody on my own personal behalf as well as for FICS, and thank you for a great year. It's been a productive year. It's been a tough year, but I would say it's been a good year, on the balance of it. So we have pulled together, we worked hard, and we got lots to show for it. So onwards and upwards to 2021 is going to be absolutely off the hook, and we are going to dominate the world. So cheers, everyone. Happy Christmas and Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas.
Happy Christmas.